Hey everybody, this is Sharita and I with breaking news. I just got this from Tasha K. So if you know my channel, if you've been following me, you know I've been doing the Woke Dusties, right? Because as this thing goes on, as we explain or explore the pathologies of a lot of Black American men, one segment that I saw that wasn't getting enough attention was the woke ones, right? So here I'm just showing my third video on Malachi Z York, who was also, right, the adopted father of Bro.Polite. So breaking news on Tasha K's channel is that Bro.Polite was charged in May of this year with rape of his 14-year-old stepdaughter. So excuse the music in the background. You know how Tasha is, honey. It is a party. So I'm going to let y'all hear the audio from Tasha explaining what happened. Now see right here in my video how his Polite, also known as Michael Nuwaubian, right? That is his government name, Michael Nuwaubian. Remember I said in Woke Dusties Part 2 that something a little funny, something a little strange was said to have gone on between he and another so-called stepdaughter. Mind you, Bro.Polite is not legally married to none of these women. Okay? He's not legally married to any of these women. Now, here is the charges that were filed and convicted that Malachi Z York was convicted of, who was the leader of the Nuwaubians. He was Polite's adopted father. So, baby, and the woke dust continues. Let's get into it. Darling, let's get into it. Let me see. Let me go back. Okay. Okay. So here we go. And you can see the title. Conscious leader, Bro.Polite, charged in Miami-Dade. Okay. So I'm going to let you listen to it, baby. Let's go. 1 second. You know, Tasha, she got to get that money on. Okay, here we go.
So we back up. All right, so do you have a picture of Bro.Polite here? Yeah, put the picture. Okay, there you go. There you go. So you know, Bro.Polite has been around for quite some time. Okay, he has made his way into, I guess, the hearts and lives of our fellow Black communities. What you call yourself? Okay, the conscious community. You know, I guess as a motivational speaker, I mean, he's a polygamist. He believes in mankind should all be one. I believe the brother speaks 7 languages. I mean, he's been, I guess, connected to a lot of A-list celebrities. Okay, he's claimed that he's mentored them. And yeah, I mean, just a whole lot of bullshit he's been feeding y'all for a long time. And I'm sorry that Derek Jackson's his ass tonight, but it's actually worse. Okay, now it just came in to my email. All right, this is confidential information. It's really not supposed to be out, but you are hearing it first on Online with Tasha K. Bro.Polite, who goes by Michael Nuwaubian, okay, was just released on bail last night in Miami for it was rape. I mean, I said it was rape, and was charged. I'm sorry, y'all. Just when I get too excited because I'm like, I knew it. I just knew, and y'all just be falling for any motherfucking body. Okay, I told you. There's God, there's Jesus, and there's me for motherfuckers like this.
Okay, I'm gonna speed up a little bit.
Like,
I don't want Tasha to flag me, but
no.
Tasha, girl, don't flag me.
And before you say, oh, they just trying to take him down, no, they got his motherfucking semen. Now listen.
Woo! They got his semen. They got his semen. They did the rape kit. They got his semen. They did the rape kit. Oh Lord, let's keep going. Bro.Polite, adopted son of Malachi Z York. Malachi Z York is serving 135 years for minor sex trafficking. Bro.Polite just got released from Miami-Dade jail for sexual assault against a minor, a 14-year-old girl. Of course, we cannot say her name here. We cannot show her identity. She's a minor and she is a victim. What did I tell you, black women? I told you to stay away from these groups. I told you to stay away from these groups. And here we go. This is not the first time. If you go back, like I just said, to my previous video, I think it's video number 2, Woke Dusties, Umar Johnson, Polite, Hebrew Israelites, right? And I talked about that. If you go back to the archives of Sarnetta's channel, Black News 102, House of Consciousness, his wife, Sarnetta's wife, is related to one of Polite's previous so-called wives, and of course the wife's child, who was 15 years old. And allegedly at that time, it was alleged that he was carrying on a relationship with his quote-unquote stepdaughter. Okay, go back and watch that video and come back to this one, baby. Whoa, yes, though, we're gonna let Tasha K finish explaining it, honey, because she got the exclusive.
Like I said, this is just breaking news, all right? We
breaking news.
Details more tomorrow. All right, so defending Nuwaubian, who is Bro.Polite, 37, and the victim's mother, Arocho, who's 31, were dating for over a year. And on, I believe, 2021, at approximately 0 hours, defending Nuwaubian requested Mrs. Arocho, who is the mom to the daughter, to allow him to take the victim, who's known as TS, 14 years old, to an after party in order for him to speak to her and mend the relationship between mother and daughter. Okay? Defending Nuwaubian and victim TS, who is the daughter, responded to, I guess, Club E11. Now, I'm reading it how it's put into the system. Okay, so that's what I have, is a printed out report of what they have written down. So if it sounds off, it's because I'm reading it how they have, okay? It sounds like the first 48 or some shit. Damn, I need some chapstick, shit. Anyway, and so I guess they went to Club 11. It was on 29 Northeast 11th Street, Miami, Florida. Upon arriving, the club was closed. Defending Nuwaubian and the victim TS went to a hotel room at 1100 West Avenue, Unit 319, Miami Beach, in order to wait for the new party location. While they were in his hotel room, the defendant, Nuwaubian, provided the victim, who was 14, with numerous alcoholic beverages.
Shut your
which
mouth.
She consumed. The victim, who's 14, stated that the defendant, Nuwaubian, started dancing and, I guess, touching her inappropriately all over her body, groping her, and groping her thighs and her butt. And furthermore, the victim, who is his girlfriend's daughter.
His girlfriend's daughter.
Where I'm reading, okay.
Black women, stop letting all these different black men up in your house. The CDC has said that's one of the number one ways that young black girls 12 to 24 years old are contracting HIV. Continue. And again, I'm sorry I didn't say up front, trigger warning. Anybody that's been a victim of domestic violence or sexual assault, please turn this video off. Everybody else, please share this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And black women, let's get the word out. We have to protect ourselves. We have to protect our children from these predators. Continue, Tasha K. Tasha.
The defendant Noah sat her on the bed as he pulled out his, and outside of his boxers, okay, shorts, underwear, while he grabbed her head and pushed it towards his genital area, and victim TS lost consciousness, okay? Ooh. Now, he's supposed to be a conscious leader. That little girl, okay. I'm telling y'all gonna learn today. She later awoke while the defending Nuwaubian was forcibly trying to make her throw up by pushing his fingers in her throat and down her throat. Defending Nuwaubian, who is Bro.Polite, okay, then took victim TS to her mother's hotel, who was staying at another hotel in Miami on Collins Avenue, where Miss Arocho noticed, who is the mom to the daughter, that the victim TS was severely intoxicated and possibly under the influence of an unknown drug, and victim And the 14-year-old victim had severe swelling on the victim's mouth, lips area. Ooh. Defendant Noah, who is Bro.Polite, told his girlfriend, Mr. Rocho, not to call the police because if she did, she would ruin his career.
Oh my goodness.
This is exactly what he stated, okay? Of course, we gotta say allegedly, but you know they got the semen. Anyway, let me keep going. So after he told her don't call the police because she would ruin his career. Mr. Rocho, the mother to the 14-year-old daughter, transported the victim, her daughter, to Mount Sinai Hospital where she disclosed sexual battery. TS, the 14-year-old victim, was transported to Roxy Bolton, rape treatment center that was in Miami, where all her clothing was collected and a kit was performed and collected. Said evidence was transported to Miami-Dade County Forensic Lab, where it was analyzed on 5/4/2021. Results from Miami-Dade Forensic Labs were received, where it confirmed that the victim, TS, had a total of 6 semen stains, confirmatory stains on her shirt and scarf. A DNA warrant was obtained and served to defendant Bro.Polite, who is Noah. On 6/8/2021, the DNA sample swab was transported to Miami-Dade Forensic Lab for analysis, and on 8/10/2021, last week, the Miami-Dade forensic report was received, where it confirmed the semen was found on victims. The TS clothing matched the defendant Noah. Okay, he was since arrested. He has bonded out, and here's what happened. He went in thinking he was just gonna skate through and.
Okay, so let me stop right there. So you see, the DNA sample from the rape kit from her clothes matched your brother, your comedic brother, Bro.Polite, also known as by his government name, Michael Nowak. Let's look at the comments for a minute. So somebody says he's still writing in his page unless someone else is responding. Somebody else said she did. It was just short. She's going into more detail. Okay, so I guess that person is talking about Tasha K. The other person says something about some Pumas. We don't care. Yep, fake hotel. Yes, thought this was gonna be a Nikki. Hey, somebody else just saying hey to Tasha. No tap. Yeah, that's about right, girl. No tap. Yeah, lyric Brianna. No tap. Somebody else says this is why I'm single. Can't trust no one. Hello, it is okay to be single. No, winter ain't coming. The long night, the Lord, the Night King died in the long night, baby. Us women killed him. Yes, Arya stabbed him in the chest. Baby, please. And nobody taking up with no Dusty and giving up their money and giving up their career and giving up their got you now, according to the 5%ers. You know what that is. Tupac said a boyfriend. Me and my girlfriend. He said girlfriend. I said my boyfriends. Yes, they got special little names like Glock and Smith and Weston and things like that. And you know, get it all, ladies. Get pepper gel, get pepper spray, get bear spray, get pepper gel. See, I'm a master. I am medieval with that pepper spray, honey. So use that pepper gel though, because I know about that pepper spray. It will, if the wind is blowing a certain way, it will back on you and you'll burn your arms and stuff a little bit, but that's okay, honey. And these men talking that stuff about, oh, pepper spray don't work. Yeah, yes it does. They full of it. You'll get them up off of you long enough to do your next, to go right to plan B, honey. And I ain't suggesting what plan B is for nobody, but whatever your plan B is, it's more than just a pill, ladies. Have a plan B when you spray that stuff. A quick plan B. So back to the comments. Yeah, she said, this is why I'm single. Can't trust no one. Somebody said they not surprised. Hunty, please come over to my channel and go through the Woke Dusty video series and you will not be surprised. I'm telling you. Somebody else said that's horrible. It is horrible and disgusting. Somebody else said putrid. Wow, this is sad. It is sad. It is sad. But the saddest thing about it is us black women have to stop believing in patriarchy. Patriarchy is dead. It was lies inserted into the Bible to make us believe that white European men inserted patriarchy into the Bible. In the beginning, in the first stages of human existence, of hunter gatherer, women, we lived in a matriarchal system, especially in Africa. We didn't begin to have a patriarchal system until we began to herd animals and men had a revolt. Look it up. I'm going to do a series on that. History Unlocked. I'm a history major, baby, going to law school. So, hey, I'm going to bring it all out for you. Sometimes it's a little difficult on YouTube. You really have to spend hours. People have to respect content creators because it takes time to put these videos together and to make them legitimate, where you are bringing out all the evidence, all the court documents, all the historical records. It is so much misinformation on YouTube that is supposed to be historical. That's not. Okay, I hope all y'all stay with me. Again, hey, subscribe to this channel. The manosphere is trying to be on us, be on our back. Well, y'all got struggle channels. Okay, make this not be a struggle channel. Please subscribe, like, share. Share these videos. We are putting out a wealth of information, myself and Goldie and other women that's been here on the platform that have bigger platforms, the Cynthia G's. They're putting out a wealth. We are putting out a wealth of information for black women and for young black women, for black girls, for all those who are trying to find, that are descendants of the slave trade, and you're trying to find, your original nationality, your language, your culture. Stay away from these vultures. Just do your research. I'm gonna put some things out. I talk about the fact that I came into the Hebrew Israelite nation in 1995, right? So I've been in the Hebrew Israelite nation, 26 years? Yeah, 26 years. And my temple wasn't like this per se, but I saw a lot of abuse against women and children. Temples or organizations that, we did fellowship with. I have seen the dusty pathology of not doing anything substantial for the community. So anyway, I'm gonna get back into the video about polite.
Because he had forgotten to lie. Now, in addition to that, they asked him, are